This is the ASSA Twin Pro. It did come with a key, but I left it in the bag. Thought it might be a fun little exercise to try to do a blind pick on it. It's got side pins that are similar to the V10, and they don't need floated, and it's got barrel drivers, so shouldn't be any reason to float this lock. So I'm going to go through the driver pins first and just find what binds and lift them. Just keep going back and forth. Barrel pins are tapered until you get everything in the milling. And then once I'm not getting any more feedback, I'll go check the side pins. So just kind of going through here, trying to find what binds. Lift it, but try to be careful not to overlift it. Just trying to get everything into the milling without forcing anything too much. A couple clicks out of 5. A couple out of 6. Now 6 is springy. So is 5. So is 4. 3. Got a little bit of plug movement on 2. 1, 2, 3 feels stiff. I'm going to let up on tension and see if the feedback changes. So it is, when I let off on tension, I can feel the tensioner bouncing in my hand and can see even the core wobble a little bit. So, and the pin gets more springy. So the feedback changes a lot when I let up on 3. So I'm going to go ahead and keep bouncing the pick and slowly let up on tension a little bit. And there I heard a click out of it. Check it again. It's still stiff. So let up on tension a little bit. Heard it go up again, and now it's really springy under heavier tension. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Go back and check 2. 2 dropped a little bit, but it went back up. And it's springy. 1 is springy. Not positive about 4, but I'm going to come back to it. 5 went up a little bit, went up a little bit more. Now it's springy. Check 6. 6 went up quite a bit. It's springy. So is 5. 4 released tension a little bit. I don't get a lot of change in the feedback, so I'm going to leave it alone. Let's go back to 1. 1 is loose. 2 tapped up, and I got some more plug movement. It tapped up again as I'm bouncing my pick on it. It still feels tight though. So I'm going to release tension, and I can feel the feedback changing. So I'm just going to keep bouncing as I release tension, and then I heard it click up, and now it is springy. So now when I release tension, there's no change in the feedback. I think 1 is good, or 2 is good, I'm sorry. 1 is also good. There's no change. No change in the feedback when I release tension on 1, 2, or 3. So I think those are good. 4, it's slightly springy. Release tension, and I got a lot of counter rotation on it, but I did feel it go up, and now it is a lot more springy. So now I got to go back and check and see, make sure nothing fell. The 1's still loose. 2 is springy. 3, 4 is springy. 5 dropped. 6 dropped. All right, now 6 is springy. 5 clicked up. Now it's springy. I'll leave 4 alone. Got a little bit of plug movement when I tap 2 up. So let's go back to 1. 1 is good. 2 feels stiff. Let me release tension. And I feel the feedback changing. So I'm going to keep bouncing my pick, release tension a little bit. And there, it just tapped up. And now 2 is springy. 1 is still springy. 3 is springy. 4 is springy. 5 is stiff. It's only slightly springy, so I'm going to keep bouncing my pick and release tension a little bit. And I feel the core moving up and down as I do that, so I'm going to just slowly release tension, keep bouncing my pick. And I felt it go up. Still feels a little stiff, so I'm going to do it again, release tension, keep bouncing my pick. And there, it went up again, and now it's really loose. I think 5 is good. 6 went up a little bit. Still feels stiff, so I'm going to keep bouncing my pick and slowly release tension. And I feel the feedback changing immediately when I do that, just releasing a little bit of tension. So I'm going to keep bouncing my pick, release tension, and there it went up. Now it's really springy. So check 5, it's good. 4 is good. 3 is good. 2 is good. 1 is good. Just double checking them all again. Yep. So they all seem good. I'm going to check the side pins. So for these, I just like to scrub them. If they're loose, you'll feel them give way to your pick. You might even hear them clicking. So I don't know if you can hear that or not, but 1 is loose, 2 is loose, 3 is loose, 4 is binding. Just taps it up just a little bit, and now it's loose. 5 is binding, it went up just a little bit, now it is loose. 4 still loose. 3 is binding. It just tapped up a little bit and got a little bit of plug movement on it. 2 is loose. 1 is binding. It went up, it's still binding. There now, 1 is loose. 2 felt like it was binding, but it was a little bit loose. I think this is 5 that needs to go up a little bit more. Yeah, now 5 is loose. 4 is loose, 3 is loose. Now 2 is binding hard. And it's still binding. Still binding. And there we go. So that was a lot of fun to pick. I really enjoy the V10 also. Side pins aren't terribly difficult. You just got to scrub them, go slow. Just try not to get too much out of them. Just take them one click at a time. And same thing with the barrels. Just get in the milling. And I don't really like to try to preset them. I just go, if they're loose, I just don't touch them. Just try to find the one that is binding the most. and slowly release tension and see if the feedback changes. If it does, then that's the one you want to focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and gut this. Get the key out of here. There's a key. Definitely not a boring looking key. Some of these ASSA and Ricoh have these Torx screws. That's a T9. All right, where's my follower? There it is. There's the springs, there's the pins, the sidebar is bitted. Just like all the other ASSA twins. There's key pins. This lock looks brand new. There is the barrel milling. Yeah, this lock looks brand new. Side pins. So these side pins look a little different than the V10 as far as the back goes, where the nub there that interacts with the key. On the V10, it's more offset to one side of the pin. But let's see, as far as the false gates and the true gates, looks exactly the same. as the V10. So not bad keyway at all. Very nice keyway. Very forgiving. And these are all going to be barrel driver pins. So yeah, from this angle, the side pins look, as far as the false gates and the true gates, looks just like the V10. But yeah, the bit that interacts with the key is offset to one side on the V10 from what I remember. So they do look slightly different, but that's about the biggest difference that I can really see between the two locks. Key again. So there is an undercut. Didn't really notice that, but there is an undercut there. Which I don't remember being on the V10. I know it's not on the 6000. So that might be another difference as well, is that little bit of an undercut right there, which just means that groove. That groove right there is the undercut. So right there, like on the Icon locks and the Schlage Primus, got that little bit of an undercut right there. Didn't affect picking. So even really the high lifts, it really shouldn't affect it too much. But all right, that is the ASSA Twin Pro.